Welcome to Cowboy Boys Podcast. Episode 2. Guest Tim Emili.
How we doing? Hello, guys.
What's up? I was just about to tell you. I met for anyone who doesn't know, Tim, I met him at an open mic here, and I was immediately smitten. I'm like, oh, this guy's funny. he's hilarious.
We met at probably the shittiest open mic in New York City.
Really? Because it's the one that like. It's the only one where people are like laughing at my shit where they're not.
But the shittiest open mic in the city is that it's like a candid experience.
Well, it's also not to be racial about it. It's the only one where I've seen black people at, and so getting laughs from you guys makes me like, okay, I'm doing something because
I'm dead. Okay,
I only bring that up because we were talking about the Monday mic, which. Yeah. I went to for the first time the other day.
Oh, boy.
And I think the breakdown is literally 70-80% of the comics there are 20-year-old women. Just and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
but I went up.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I went up and I bombed. I got some laughs, but I bombed so hard. And I'm like, and they gave me the thing where comics will bomb and they'll be like, it's never the audience. It's you. And I'm like, oh, I have a weak point. I can make white people in Utah laugh. I can make black people in New York laugh. I can't make young white women laugh. So I have to go back to the lab and rewrite everything. Yeah. Or just tune myself to figure it out. Where like bad comics will be like, nah, I'm gonna keep telling these jokes.
Nah, Mac, you're funny, obviously. You're hilarious. But
well, thank you. You can come back on the podcast anytime you want.
20-year-old white bitches are just the epitome of stand-up. You really can't compete with them.
What do you mean epitome?
They're the top of the game. They're the funniest people on the planet. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I'm 34. I'm like my birthday's like in a week. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Name your top white women comedians.
Okay.
Name 5.
Okay.
Because I know mine's always like Sarah Silverman, Maria Bamford. Who else? I named a bunch of the other night.
These are old bitches, bro. I'm talking.
Yeah, I'm old.
Nah, all these 20-year-old Bushwick bitches with BPD taking SSRIs way funnier than everybody you just named. Yeah, it's really not close.
That's my ex. She was the funniest person I knew. She was insane. I love her.
Exactly. Like, don't you just love when a hot female comic gets on stage and talks about her pussy? I love that shit.
You love it. Yeah, you think it's funny.
It's amazing. It's art. It's not. You know what? It's art.
What do you think about Amy Schumer? Because this is before your time. How long have you been doing this? You're young. You're 22,
I've been doing
right?
it for 3 years, but before I even started stand up, I wanted to breed Amy Schumer.
Oh my god.
Yes, bro. Yes. I still do. I don't feel ashamed about it.
You want to put a Jewish baby, a Zionist baby in her?
We can make the next Drake.
Ooh.
Yeah, yo. Chris Brown type shit.
Because we likes to shit on Amy Schumer, and be like, she was never funny. But I'm like, no, she was. Back in the day, but probably before you were born, we used to hang out with Colin Quinn and Dave Attell.
Oh.
And like all the Opie and Anthony crowd. And Amy Schumer used to be the funniest lady.
She was probably just sucking dick, bro.
Maybe.
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as you got on board with my sarcasm, I'm like, all right, stop. Women are not funny ever.
No, they are. I'm saying it's rare for them.
You said what?
It's rare.
Yeah, no.
But it's also rare for guys.
Around. Yeah, that's true.
It's a numbers game. This is genuine. It's
not just numbers for women, bro.
Well, here's my open mic theory on lady comics.
Okay,
is they start and all the dude comics are like, oh, you're so good. Oh, you want to come like write jokes with me? And so they never get to like truly bomb like we do, which is which is how you get better. Yeah. And so it's like, I would tell every lady comic that like would listen to me. They don't. Where I'm like, if you start, every creepy guy is going to try and want to f you, me included.
That creepy guy, me too.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm talking all this shit. I've never, ever let a female comic bomb. Okay,
yeah, you love them.
If I see a female comic eating complete shit, I will laugh because I think that might get me some pussy.
No, I was in Salt Lake City. Everyone hated me because I was like, nah, that you stink, and people were like, stop being mean. And I was public enemy number one until the day I left.
Yep.
They hated. I made a girl cry once.
Oh no!
Because I told her she did a bad job.
Oh no!
Because I'm equal opportunity. I will tell it how it is. I won't lie to you. Yes, I want to have sex with you, but also you need to be funnier. So it's just it's an extra hurdle they have.
Bro, that's so like that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, female comics can get a guy ran out of town because they said they're not funny.
I didn't run. I stood my ground and fought for years. I moved to New York when I'm like done with Utah.
Okay. But still, like, she could put you under fire. Like, a male comic, if someone tells you suck, that's just every day.
Yeah, that's my friend.
Exactly. That is every day. For that I say, like, I understand what you mean with the numbers game, but
yeah, you see. If you watch 40 dudes go up, you see 35 of them bomb.
You're right.
And then if you see 4 women go up, you see 3 of them bomb. And so it's like, well, it's even though if it's the same ratio, you're like, women they're not fun because you see less of them.
There's certain filters you can put on it to where you can get a way better rate of people doing well or killing.
What do you mean?
So, like, for women, right? Like, woman comics are good, but chances are, like, if you're hot, you probably suck. The good women comics are fat black bitches, bro. That's not close.
Absolutely.
That's the shit or really just black bitches in general.
Nice safe take.
I mean, like, that's just the reality. Like, it's like, they're hilarious.
But Sarah Silverman's the best. She's the GOAT. She stinks now.
Stop, bro. I'd rather go with, like, Carmen, I forget her last name.
No, you love her so much. And my favorite comic is some lady down at the dump who screams at me sometimes.
Hey, I saw a QED once. Okay.
But I went to that mic. The me bombing is not the story.
Yeah.
I was talking to a lady friend, and I just forgot her name. I've only met her twice. But I saw her at another place. She's a friend of BK's, and I was like, "Oh, what's up? Like, we have a friend of a friend." I'm just like, she's like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm like, and it's fair. Like, I've only seen her twice, and I'm in a new mic, and I don't know like what I'm hiding my power level.
Okay,
right? And
that's how you got to go in, bro. That's how you got to go in.
Yeah,
you can't set the scouts off, bro. The alarm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't just go in and start burning bridges before I even go up. So, but like week 3, I'm like, all right, I know the deal here. You suck. I'm nice to you. That whole shit. So, but I'm trying to talk to her and it's like, it's a dry conversation, whatever. No big deal. This guy wearing like a trench coat, like he's already balding. He's like 23, glasses, neck, like beard, like skinny, like weird guy. Comes
probably
up.
Gets so much pussy over here.
Oh, maybe.
Probably slit. Just the uglier he got when you described him, I'm like, all right, he's half of the bitches.
Well,
there.
here's his game. He came up and started spitting his game because he casts a wide net. And I immediately knew what he was doing the second. And I wish it was week 2 because I would have told him, I'm like, dude, you're fuck. And I kind of pushed back because he's like, oh, yeah, what Mike's, because I'm like feeling out like, hey, how do you know? What do you do? Where you from? Like, what's going on? Like, what's the deal with this mic? What do you think? And he goes, yeah, I really like this mic. And then he's like, how do you hear about it? I'm like, oh, I heard it from like the Goon Cave mic on.
Oh my god!
On Wednesday. What do you? I don't know. The mic I met you at, where it's only dudes. And he was just like, oh, I don't like that one. It gives me really femicide vibes. And he kept saying like, talking about all these mics saying femicide to where me and the girl I knew were like, wait, what do you mean femicide?
What the fuck are you talking about?
She said,
what the fuck? No, I know you. No, that nigga, that's the... Continue. I'm sorry.
No. He goes to me and the girl like, what do you mean femicide? What are you trying to convey? And he's like, just those mics where every guy's like a serial killer. And I'm like, what the? And I'm like, that's you. That's you are giving us those vibes right now. Because he immediately came up and is just like, hey, I'm a good guy. I don't. He was like, I don't like that mic. And I direct quote. He goes, those are the kind of guys who say the hard R unironically. And I thought like N-word, and then I'm like, oh no, he means retard.
Wait, what's this guy's name?
I don't know. He just has like he looks like just every single, the just bald white guy, big glasses. I didn't care to learn. I should have. I'll point him out next time if I see him. But I'm just like, oh my God, I wish. I was told him, and I was like, I don't think, because when guys are like, that guy gives off serial killer vibes, I'm like, no, you don't like him because he's a weird creep, and a creepy guy gets caught immediately. He gets caught after one kill. One kill is like, oh, it's the creepy guy, obviously.
Yes.
Serial killers are handsome, beautiful, charming dudes who get away with multiple murders, and no one suspects them.
That's kind of bullshit.
Oh, what?
That's kind of bullshit, but we're getting away from the point.
All right, white serial killers.
Get the fuck out of here. See, that's Richard Ramirez is chopped. That nigga's ugly.
Oh, yeah, he's halitosis. But people still, after he killed, ladies were still like mailing their panties to him and like writing letters.
Weird.
I think he had good bone structure. He was stinky in person.
Oh, God. But that guy just...
Yeah, I hate that guy at a mic. I'm like, oh, you're trying to get me, the schizo guy, off your psychopath trail. Because that's what it is. He's like, oh, I'm a safe guy.
I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
I would never hurt women. Like I just f*** them really good. Like then I might hurt them. That's it. But like, I'm a good guy, and like they're not. Like there are people who actually hurt women. If you do stand-up comedy, you are scared of women, okay? That if you are...
You're saying if you're a funny guy, you're like a Sam Sulik? He's like afraid of women?
Pretty much. If you are at that open mic and if you call yourself a gooner, you are afraid to get within 1 foot of a woman talking about fuck you.
I'm not a gooner, by the way.
We've
talked about. I'm an edge guy.
That's what gooning is, just edging 2.0.
No, gooning is finishing. Is it?
You finish at the end.
No, edging, no finishing.
You're a freak, bro. That guy was right. Maybe he's on to something. Yeah, dude. You're kind of scaring me.
No, I gotta. I'm on. NoFap is right.
Yeah.
I'm like on NoFap, like day 14.
Why are you killing
Dude,
yourself?
It powers me. I had a job interview, so I'm like, I can't have. And luckily, my instincts were correct because it was a lady interviewing me. And if they can smell within hours of when you last did.
No, they cannot.
Yes, they can't. Dude,
no, they cannot.
Let me give you some old guy advice.
Okay.
They can smell, they can sense it.
No, they cannot.
Women know down to the hour of the last time you released.
I guess bitches like gooners then, bro.
Maybe.
No, there's no way. If they can sense it, then I'm f***ed.
Yeah. Some of them don't care, but I think subconsciously they can tell.
I mean, I thought I just didn't have to beat off enough to the point where my dick got desensitized. But you're talking about like they can sense it. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you going on a lot of dates? You trying to? Or you just out there? Think? I don't know.
No, nigga. Do I give off the vibes of someone who's slaying puss?
I don't know.
No,
I don't know how to read guys. I'm too autistic. You could come on this podcast, lie all you want. I'll be like, yeah, that's my friend Tim. He does all that.
No. I'm not going on any dates. Like any dates. Any dates.
None.
No.
Yeah, you're ripe for comedy.
I'm not going on any dates. Oh, I'll hang out. We could party, but like a dinner, what the fuck do I look like?
I don't know how to without going on a date.
That was bad, guys. I apologize.
Wait, is that a stereotype?
No, I'm literally just saying nonsense.
Should I bleep that for you?
Thanks. Yes, I'd appreciate that. I would appreciate that.
You'll have to guess what he said.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how to without going on a date. The problem is once I hit go on a date, then I'm in.
Oh yeah.
But getting a date in the first place is that's the hardest part. If I have a third date with a woman, I could marry her within the year. That's how good. That's where I'm at.
Yo, it's easier to just fuck than it is to ask a woman on a date.
I don't know how to do it.
to just ask a woman how to fuck.
So speaking of getting run out of a comedy scene, the last time I tried to ask a lady to fuck it was a female comic in Salt Lake City, boy. And it was like a Friday night. Everyone like after show, 2 a.m. I'm back at my house, and I've been drinking, and she drunk like text me and be like, hey, like you can tell from the like text that she's slurring. She's like, hey, like I've asked her out before. She's like, no, thank you. And then she's like, hey, do you want to meet up and get like a burrito or whatever? Because it's 2 a.m. on a Friday night.
Did she ask that?
She asked me to get like a
Please
meet up.
Please tell me you.
What do you think?
There's only one right answer to that.
No, I was like, yeah, of course. What do you mean? I was like, yeah. So I met her. What's the right answer?
She wanted a certain type of burrito.
Oh, you think she was being racial with it?
Yes, absolutely.
Let me get your Mexi.
That's the way. That's exactly. That's an alley-oop.
No, this is a white Mormon girl. You'll see. I had to take her, but
that could be a term for anal.
Burrito.
You know, beef is kind of dark.
So your 5-layer supreme. Anyways. I meet her at 2 a.m. at the burrito stand place, and we're chopping it up. We're going like, oh, well, I'm really like, because once I'm on a date, I'm great in person. Online, I look terrible. I don't photograph well. They look at my social media and they're like, you're crazy. I don't want that. But in person, I'm like, I'm nice. I'm a nice guy. I can talk. So we're eating. We're having a good time. We're drinking. And I'm like, hey, do you want to it's 3 a.m. Do you want to go back to my place? Like maybe hook up? Just asked her directly. And she goes, oh, how dare you? What do you think this is? And I'm like, I think we're both drunk and it's 3 a.m. and you hit me up. I only came out. I told her. And I remember she made a thing about it in the scene, in the Facebook groups. Sucks, bro. And everyone was like, that sucks. No, everyone's like, you did what? You called him up at 2 a.m? No, Mac's right to ask you. And he's like, because she told exactly what happened. What? She's like, he asked to have sex with me. And it was just like, yeah, I did. I did ask. I asked your permission.
Yeah.
And so I think she was just a homeschool Mormon girl that didn't know. She was just starting to drink and stuff. So she was like, okay, yeah, that's a normal adult thing to ask her. So I got a little PTSD there where I'm like, nah, I gotta go through the motions.
Yeah.
I gotta call her dad and be like, excuse me, could I wed your daughter's hand in marriage? That kind of old school shit. Yeah, I gotta go through apps, all these bullshit apps. I don't know how to do it. Are you just spitting?
Don't do apps. No. Don't do go out.
I can't do clubs.
Why not?
I'm too autistic.
What? Dude, yo, here's what you don't understand, bro. Bitches love losers. Just own it.
I've seen it. I'm looking around.
Yo, they love it. Oh my God. Just lose all over them. They'll get wet.
Be a loser at the club?
Yes.
No.
Bro. I'm telling you.
I've been to the
club.
Beg
for the pussy.
No, I have to. You beg for it.
Beg for the pussy.
That might be a new generation of the Gen Z ladies all the submissive dudes.
Nah, you just do whatever. Just honestly, just.
No, so I literally cannot go to the club. If the music's too loud, I'll have...
call me submissive, dude. We're not moving past that. Say sorry. Say sorry.
I didn't say you. I just said Generation Z.
Yeah, all right. This is what happens, bro. You wear a Doja Cat shirt. Niggas call me submissive,
I love Doja Cat.
All right.
I'd sub to her.
Better. What were you gonna say?
No, I'm talking about I literally have autistic meltdowns at the club.
What autistic niggas get pussy too?
No, I have to leave. I have to physically. It's the closest to a panic attack I get, where the music's too loud and people will be talking at me and I can't understand.
Nah, that shit's all in your head, bro.
I know it is. It's it's my autism head.
Nah, you're just. It's not. Autism isn't real.
I believe that.
Yeah.
expand on it.
No. Honestly, that sucks. But if you were just I just had an autism meltdown.
I've been at the stand, sitting on the tables in the dining area, talking to other comics, trying to network and bullshit, and the music was too loud, and I'm like, sorry guys. In the middle of their sentence, everyone's laughing. I'm like, I have to leave, and I just stood up and walked out of the club, and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with him? And I'm like, I couldn't, because I was sitting there for 5 minutes, just be normal, be normal, be normal, and if it's too much noise, then I just can't understand. Like I'm sitting there in noise and
overstimulated.
It's not like I don't get nervous. I'm just like I can't. It's like rubber, like the Peanuts, the parents on the. The speech just blends in. And I can't hear anything.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just retarded that way.
The tizzy.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
If I'm not reading along with like music to the lyrics, I can't understand the lyrics. So I have to like, if I like a song, then I re-listen while reading along. I'm like, oh, that's sick. But otherwise, it probably comes from, this is my theory, my first language is Spanish. And I forgot how to speak Spanish when I was like 2 or 3 and I started going to daycare and I learned English. So I had to like relearn how to speak a new language when I was 2 or 3, and they put me in all like the dumb kid classes. And then they realized
all the speech classes.
Yeah. And then they realized that like, wait, this kid's like he's not retarded. He just can't speak English. But I learned how to speak fine and grew up and whatever. So that's where I think it comes from.
The tiz? Well, you think it was forced upon
the autism comes from my mom lost my vaccination records when I was a baby. So I had to get double vaccinated.
That'll do it. That'll definitely do it.
And I also think my superior like immune system, because I got double the vaccines.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I attribute a lot of like my brain fog to just weed. It's probably the Johnson. It's 100% the Johnson.
You got the J&J?
I got the J&J from Hasidic.
Me too. Because why did you do that? Why did you choose that one?
I didn't choose. I needed to go to school, and my dad was like, "Here, this one."
Is your dad like a conspiracy guy?
Not at all.
Okay, because here's what happened. I had to go. I wouldn't have done it to everyone, but my dad was like, "Hey, you need to come visit me." Whatever. I couldn't fly without it.
Exactly.
So. Family, they're always dragging you down. Because all they were pushing was the Pfizer and Moderna, and I'm like, I don't want the mRNA one.
It's like the underground vax.
So I went to Johnson & Johnson is the non-mRNA. I was doing my research. I was on InfoWars.
Figuring out like with your DNA.
Yeah, it doesn't rewrite it. And so the Johnson & Johnson one, I went and I had to like find this one little like hole in the wall clinic. It was just super dirty. It was over in the like Arab district of Astoria, Queens. I don't know if you've ever been over there. They like have mosques and stuff. But when I went in,
what the fuck is that?
Oh, it's a super sick street over on, I think it's on Steinway. I walked down it once and I counted over like 2 blocks, 24 hookah bars. And it was over there. And I went in and it was some Israeli pharmacy in the Arab district, which is very like, all right, this is interesting. And everyone was coming in. They're like, do you have Johnson & Johnson? And I was like, all right, I'm in the right place. And the Israeli doctor was like, I get he might have been Egyptian, but I think it was Israeli.
It sounds like Taj Mahal, bro.
No, they have a mosque over there with like the big onion bulb.
Yeah, this sounds like the intro to Doctor Strange, where like the nigga loses his hands and he travels to like India or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like,
it was like smoky.
It's literally that's what it sounds like. Holy shit!
I was sitting there waiting. They're like, you're not ready yet.
And then they're going to give you a super soldier serum.
Well, so that's what
charge your tiz up all the way.
Yeah, I went in and they had like taken it was a bathroom that they took out the toilet and the sink, and it was just their doctor's office. I could still see all like the dirty tile on the ground and whatever. And the doctor comes in, he's like, I got the Johnson & Johnson. It's the good one.
Oh, boy.
And I was like, yes. Some Middle Eastern guy knows the inside details. So I got that. I was also lazy. I'm like, I'm not rescheduling and getting 2 shots.
Bro just pumped it with like oil.
Yeah. So
or gas.
I got that. That's why I chose. I was doing my research.
Can I just say, it's kind of unrelated, but I love how in the beginning of this podcast, you're like, I'm just going to put on this video of trains. And I thought nothing of it. And it's like, oh, I'm autistic too. It's like, of course.
Is it powering you up?
No.
Oh, is it distracting you?
No, it's not distracting me. But you said you were going to put on the video of trains for me. This is for you.
Oh, yeah.
This is absolutely for you.
Is my comfort pillow, my comfort blanket.
I can tell.
It works. It's worked for a couple 100 episodes.
Yeah, no, that's good. But with the Arabs thing, man, I don't know. If I speak on this, I really might be.
Why?
Because I'm an idiot. So every country in South Asia just looks the same to me and smells equally as good. so like I don't know. I don't get the intricacies, like the different like Arabs or what? Like,
here's
those
my
are
question.
Just rich Indians.
Here's my question.
They goats, but they hide it. See. Like,
no, this is legit something I've learned from moving from Salt Lake to New York. Because when I first moved to I'm from Salt Lake, right? Yeah. It's I think like 20-30% Hispanic. The rest is just white people. And so I'm moving to New York, and I'm like, oh man, I hope I'm not racist against black people. It was like a legit. I thought I was gonna be racist against black people when I moved here, and I was just like, oh man. And I moved here. I'm like, I love black people. I'm actually racist against Chinese people. When you finally discover, you're like, oh man, they're so mean to me. They're so rude. I still love Chinese people. I would hang out in Flushing. I'm like, this is amazing.
Oh but, yeah, those are the good ones.
The good ones.
Those are the good Asians. If you go like deep Brooklyn, those Asians will mug you.
Really?
Yes,
but here's what I've noticed, to go back to your thing. Because every bodega all my favorite bodegas. We have a Latino bodega over here. Okay. I don't like it. I don't with the Latino bodegas. They're not that good. Every Arab bodega, I'm like, this is perfect. This makes perfect sense. But I have noticed that Brooklyn black people have beef with Arabs. Yeah. Every Arab bodega. Is there like a reason, or is it just
niggas like don't serve bacon, bro? Give me my fucking bacon.
This one does.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You sure it's not fucking sausage bacon or whatever, turkey bacon?
This one's good because they have a Hispanic guy on the grill. Oh. So it's like the perfect mix.
there you go.
But I've been down in like Crown Heights and everything, and I'm just like, I love bodegas, having never experienced them before.
Nah, Arabs just try to do business too much, bro. Them niggas always trying to increase the prices of shit, trying to make money. Like
that's everyone.
Nah,
that's Jewish people. That's Mormons.
But Arabs do it with like your papers. Like the cones, the weed you smoke. Like, niggas, stop.
But I mean, like, they're actually selling you Lucy's. No one else is doing that.
Yeah, but niggas used to sell Lucy's at a better rate. It's like, you can't be happy with the guys who raise the price of the McChicken. It's always going to be you.
You think it's them raising the prices.
Hell yeah,
it's not everything else going up.
No. Inflation's not real. That's how inflation starts. They
start with the Lucy's and it all trickles up.
No, inflation is that's just peer pressure. It's just niggas told, the economy's going to ruin, and everyone's like, I guess I should make everything more expensive, and boom. Foolishness.
I like that theory. I don't know if I believe it though.
What the f even is inflation? How could that even exist?
It's we print too much money. Joe Biden prints an extra $8 billion and gives it to other countries.
What sense does that make? That, like, to be honest, that sounds like the biggest bullshit. Like, they just told everybody inflation happens because we have too much cash. What?
Yeah, that's how. You're still young. He'll figure it out.
No. How can we have too much cash but everybody's still broke?
Because it's all being hoarded by the elites.
So, nigga, we don't have too much cash. You have too much cash.
Yeah, and now it's worth less. Our $5 is worth less than their $5 million.
I guess. I don't know. I know I don't make sense, but like, it's hard for me.
I just was wondering if there was like a cultural reason. It's just the price. They own all the stores, and black people buying all the Lucy's get mad at them because the price. Is that really it? Like, is that the main? I'm not saying it's just how it happens, and so that you guys butt heads.
Yeah, and the niggas, be annoying and shit.
How long have you lived in New York? You're born and raised here, or?
Yeah. But most of my time I lived upstate in Rockland, New York. So I was born in the Bronx, but I moved when I was like 4 to Rockland. And then I graduated high school there, went to college over here. I went to military school for a semester in Roswell, New Mexico.
What?
I was 16. Yeah, that was some wild shit.
Are you allowed to talk about that?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see some shit?
Oh, yeah.
What year was that?
This was...
Was that when they were raiding the base? Do you remember that?
Yes, I actually think so. I think so.
Yeah, I bet you...
I think it was that year.
I don't know if I trust you anymore.
No. I'm pretty sure it was that year.
They're like, Special Agent Emili. We need to go infiltrate the New York comedy scene.
Yeah, I wish. If I was a special agent, I'd be getting booked a lot more.
That's true.
No, but
Only
Roswell is like,
they have a military school out there.
yeah, and that military school is actually super prestigious. It's like over here, nobody cares about it because America has actual colleges.
I never even heard about it. I'm out back and I'm over in Utah.
Exactly, but like Mexico, Vietnam, like just other countries, it's like a world-renowned school because like you send your kids to a military school if they're an immigrant. It's like the ultimate green light for them to get into any college.
Yeah, that's like a lot of people. They'll give. I think it's a point of contention, but like you can get a citizenship by fighting in the military.
Yeah,
which
that
is
too.
Up, but also kind of cool. If you love our country enough to fight for it, we should give you citizenship.
That's how it's always been, bro. Now, military school was like it was the most diverse school I've ever like white and black. The dominant population.
They smashed us all together.
Yeah,
in our military. If you look at any of the military, it's every race of dude all smashed together.
Pretty much, but it's still like cliques. And it's not the military. Military school is not.
No, but it's a precursor. It's better than JROTC.
Well, that's just gay. That's the problem with ROTC.
Yeah, they're LARPing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Those are the biggest dorks in high school. You're like, what are you doing? You're not.
I'm going there for school, huh? I hate them.
So what happened in military school?
Did
you see some shit?
Yeah,
some aliens.
Nothing about aliens because that's.
You're not allowed to talk about it.
Yeah, let's say that. I'll tell you this: the most alien shit I saw was the way white bitches act
in Roswell.
Yeah,
the sun worshippers. They wear a bunch of turquoise.
Is that what you call it when white girls love Mexican niggas? Sun worshippers?
No,
that's a good term for it.
I was thought you were talking about like the people who like. You ever heard of the perennial sunning, where they shine their asshole at the sun to get more vitamin D? I'm talking about like hippies, wooks. You're talking about just a white girl that loves Mexicans. It feels like that. That's like a 90s thing. I haven't seen that girl. I wish there were more of them.
You got to go to NIMI, bro. You got to go to New Mexico Military Institute. And the reason why is just because the majority of the school was Mexicans. It's the first time that it wasn't like white or black. It was just literally, it's not even Mexicans from America. These are like guys coming from like Sonora across the border. They don't speak English until
I feel like
they've done a year there.
Yeah, it's always like I want to say like a girl with a fuck ass bob, and she like kind of has like a Gwen Stefani. It's always like an Upper East Coast girl.
That's what you would think.
Like a Boston girl that loves Latino dudes.
That's how it is out here, but over there it was literally just the baddest bitches because they ruled shit, bro. The Mexicans, bro, they were all first sergeants. They were the top of the cadre.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so they ran, bro, like the white bitches would learn fluent Spanish.
Sick.
To kiss up to them.
Well, I need to go down to New Mexico.
Yeah, no, and like they were all rich too. Like these are all, it's expensive to go to this school.
So what happened?
Yeah, they're like some of them are like cartel kids.
Nice.
Yeah, could have just been a lie they gave me, and I believed it like a dumb American.
Double dipping, seeing which side wins.
Yeah, they're kind of like, no, this guy here, he's cartel, bro. Escobar. My accent is horrible.
It works. So why'd you come back?
Oh, so I got sent to military school.
Did you do something bad here and you get punished?
Yeah, I failed math. I got a 33 out of 100 for my year, and that's what got me sent.
That's it?
Yeah.
I thought you killed someone. What the I failed so many math classes and everyone's just like, whatever. Yeah. I stopped doing work in 12th grade. I showed up to class and failed every single class all through 12th grade, and no one gave a shit. They just let me hang out in class and goof off.
Yeah, no. All right, I kind of lied there. I failed math, but then I did the inspection element on the computer browser, changed my grade to like an A+.
Oh, you were a hacker, man.
G.I. Joe, bro. I don't know. I was in the computer just on some different shit, and my parents found out at the end of the year. I literally got woken up out of my sleep by like my brothers. I got dragged downstairs. I was getting stomped out while they were printing out my real report card. So, what is this? What is? I'm like, I'm sorry. It was crazy. But you know what got me out of military school?
What?
I failed out of that.
They didn't want you. Like,
Yeah, yo.
you got to be able to do math to be in military school.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. Military school, like that school, that's the hardest academics I've ever had in my life, and I'm in my 4th year of college.
No, and the college is easier than military school.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. That school was on some different shit. The amount of work I had, just schoolwork too, outside of all the stupid marching bullshit.
Yeah, because military school is for like training officers and like high-end military. They just announced that you don't need a high school diploma to get into the military now.
Really?
That's like,
Jesus Christ. They're just looking for crash dummies, bro. Yeah. They're just looking for meat.
World War III is about to start.
Literally.
Oh, man.
They're literally looking for cannon fodder. So, that's what that demographic is.
Mm-hmm. Some of our fans asked me to get more Zoomers on.
Zoomers?
I already
niggas?
No, what are you?
Oh, Zoomers? Zoomers are young?
Yeah.
Oh, they're one of idiots.
Boomers, then I'm a millennial.
Oh.
And then Zoomers are Gen Z, you, and then Gen A is the one below it. But they're like, because we've been speaking of like military stuff.
Yeah, I'm a Zoomer. I openly watch trans porn. Yeah. It's cool. Nobody calls me gay for it. You know?
Is that what it is now?
Yeah, it's a beautiful time.
So at that mic, I was telling a joke about how you heard my PDA joke where I talk about like. When I see gay guys kissing, I still have like that instinctual. I have that instinctual reaction where I'm like, oh, but I'm like, no, it's different now. It's cool. And when I see lesbians, I get all horny. And then when I see trans people like do it like kissing, I'm like, that didn't exist when I was a kid, so I don't like it. There's no hate, there's no love.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, interesting. So it's like one of those things where they hated that joke. They were some of the girls laughed. So I was like, all right, they're kind of cool.
Yeah.
I told that bit, but it's like,
I mean, it's good. I would say though,
because I feel, what did I see? I saw someone going like, the way that like crack decimated the black neighborhoods in the 80s is how hormone blockers and stuff are like running through Generation Z.
Pretty much, yeah.
But
I used to take testosterone.
You need to, or
I used to.
At what age? I take T right now.
I took it as a junior in high school. I just wanted a bigger dick.
That's that. Wait, junior. How old is that?
I was 16.
It might be a little too late. That's how you do it.
Yeah, that was the math year too. That was just. I was on another.
you were focused. So like, the size of your dick is for like right when you go through your first puberty is however much testosterone you get. Kind of just it's like within a 4-week period. Is how big your dick gets.
What the fuck type of science is that?
Dude, it's bro science. I read it somewhere. No. And so my plan is, if I ever have a son, the second I see like the little bit of his Mexi stash coming through, I'm like, let's just rub a little of the testosterone lotion on him. Just a little bit, just to help him out in life.
Yo, you going to circumcise your kid?
No.
Oh, no.
Absolutely not.
No. You one of those guys?
Oh, no, I'm not.
You got to keep the... Oh, you're not.
I'm not, so I know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my dad was, he's like, no, hell no. He's like, what? If he wants to, he could do it himself. I have an uncle who was circumcised. He had the like thing where it gets too tight, and he was circumcised at like 13, and he remembers it.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
My uncle's like, yeah, absolutely not. Oh no, I think he did his kid. I don't know. I got to talk to him.
That is, oh my God, I'm gonna drive home thinking about that.
I think there's some like tribes that'll do it. Like that's how you become a man over there. No, don't. Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's too late for me, bro.
I'm sorry.
You ever heard of the dick cape?
No. Is that the one the extending thing or?
Yeah. So like Matt McCusker, the idol,
big fan,
the man. Yes, he used to wear a dick cape, and it's like supposed to be like a fake circumcision.
Oh, I remember. It was like a piece of cloth that he would wear.
Yes, it covers your dick. It makes it more sensitive.
It doesn't extend it, but it was like a cloth to like it was like kind of moisturized and like.
And it brings the sensitivity back. So
yeah,
like when
and it worked, right? But it became too sensitive.
Shit did not.
Oh, I thought it worked.
There's no way that worked, bro.
I thought he said it worked.
Yeah, he said it worked. He also says he's on NoFap.
Yeah.
For, Matt McCusker has said he's been starting NoFap for 5 years.
Yeah, that's me. I do NoFap for a month and then I fail. And then
Yes.
I go into like a little Goon period for a few weeks. And then I'm like, oh, I got to get my life back on track.
Oh my God.
Dude, I literally like 7 days in, I feel like I'm going Super Saiyan. I'm a big fan, a big proponent. But no,
what else is there?
I'm uncirc and blowjobs. I'm like, it's too sensitive. So I can't. I'm like, I love. It feels good. It feels too good, but
not even, bro. It's just, I don't even think it's about how your dick feels. It's just if you're uncircumcised and you know a girl is licking up your dick cheese, it's just all right.
It's not. I don't.
Shut. Yeah, you do. You guys all have.
You have to shower once every 3 days. You don't even know. What do you not? It's if a girl licks your butt, you're like, oh no, I'm all gross down there. Of course you are a little bit.
No, I'm a zoomer, bro. I want to get pegged, bro.
Jesus, what happened to you guys?
No, I mean, what happened? What happened?
It was so fat because all my dad and uncles are like, you're not gay, are you? That's the worst thing is if you're gay. And then I'm like, I don't know.
You know what I think it was? We're just
because were you just born in it? Like, yeah, trans people. It's just normal, or
no?
Or did you see it slowly happen? Like, kind of.
I saw it happen slowly and fast at the same time. I think what it is really just we're the first generation to see a hot trans bitch, and that's why we don't hate them.
Oh, do you think the technology wasn't there?
Yes, I really think that's about it. Dude, like they started getting hotter, and for like, all right,
because there was like Bailey J back in my day.
Yeah, that bitch is Chop. You see?
Wait, is Chop good or bad? I don't know.
That's bad.
What?
That is bad.
No, Bailey J.
Dude, that is Christian Conti.
I don't know who that is.
He's a comic.
Oh, it looks like him or her?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bailey J? Nah.
I'm trying to come out with other...
That's bad girl dick, bro. There's way better girl dick out there. You could do better. Go on Reddit. They'll get you right.
I don't want to open that. I'm too scared.
Listen, I don't even believe what I'm saying. This is just the Matt McCusker influence, man.
No, I saw... I follow this trans lady, this tranny, on Twitter, and she says the whole thing is she beefs with other trans people, and it was like a whole is always just fighting with them, and it's like if you actually
good use of pronouns.
What's that?
I said good use of pronouns.
Thank you. I try. You see my half second what is it? I'm still learning. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Good.
That's all. But it's funny because her whole thing is like. The ugly ones that look like me and put on a wig are holding the whole community back.
Pretty much.
And because it's like if you were born a lady and you become transition to a man, all dudes accept you. You're like, hell yeah, brother. You start getting on T, and then it's pretty easy to become a lady to a man.
That's also just because guys are still like,
you're bro.
Pussy. No.
What?
Guys are like, I can.
I've done that one.
Exactly. It's still just the same thing of guys. It's guys just lying to women.
Well, it was a lady who was transitioning to a man, but this is back in Salt Lake. I think it was a they when I slept with them.
They transition?
They were like, I think I'm going to start a month or two, and I'm like, okay, do you can I hit now though? And you're like, yeah.
You didn't hit after?
No, I don't know where they're at now.
I think that still makes you gay, bro.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've always said I'm an ally.
Good. You should use that. Yeah.
I have. So yeah, you guys are just born in. But my question for Gen Z, we'll come back to the T stuff, and we'll come back to the T and you taking T.
Okay.
The question my fans want to know is what is 9/11 like in your mind? Did you, because you were born after, right? Or what year were you born, if you don't mind?
I was
doxing
born,
yourself.
I was literally born 14 days before 9/11.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. August 28, 2001.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Nice. And so you have no recollection of it.
Yeah, I just think of 9/11. Honestly, you know what my first recollection or memory of 9/11
Yeah,
is?
someone talking about it. What is that?
It's literally me in the car with my mom and my brother. And we're going to like a doctor's visit. And I was like mad that like we couldn't go to GameStop. And I'm like, who cares if towers fell? I don't give a shit about towers. They fall all the time.
Was there like another tower on fire, or like what is this?
Literally, I was just 6 years old and hating. That's it. That's it. I had no idea what the twin. My brother was like, no, the twin towers are like special. I'm like, there's no special building.
I didn't know about them until they got hit because I'm from Utah. So I'm also a kid. I'm not paying attention to like economics and famous building. I'm like the Empire State Building. That's the only one. Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. No. When I think about 9/11, it's like good weather and Bush did it. That's really it. Yeah.
But you think it happened?
Yeah, it happened.
Oh, okay. Because there's like a bunch of people, a bunch of young kids who are like, they're like, I thought it was a meme.
Oh God.
They're like, you mean the 9/11 towers? They have a name, the Twin Tower. Like it's a whole thing. All right, I was just curious.
I was talking to my dad like literally like 3 days ago. I'm with my dad in Manhattan. I'm like, hey, that's the World Trade Center. And he's like, what? Isn't it supposed to be 2 towers? And I'm like, yeah, but they knocked them down.
Wait, he didn't know?
And no, he did know. And then he goes, wait, but they only built 1? They let the terrorists win? He was dead ass, like complete dead ass, just hating on the complete 1.
Only 1 instead of rebuilt. They should have built 3.
Yeah, low key. I mean, they did. Tower 7. How can we forget about Tower 7?
What does your dad do? Is he not online?
My dad is not online.
He doesn't watch Fox News?
No. My dad is a Nigerian doctor.
Whoa.
Real estate guy too. Yes.
Nigerian doctor.
Yes.
So he gives you the real medicine hookup.
Gives me Tylenol and nothing more.
Nothing more?
He's also a pastor. My fault.
Damn. Nigerian pastor,
Yeah.
doctor, landlord, real estate guy.
This is how you end up with a son that wants to be Matt McCusker. This is the only way for black guys to want to be that and wear Doja Cat shirts in public.
What do you mean Doja Cat's mainstream?
She is mainstream, but like
it's not embarrassing. You're like, yeah, I'll have fuck a tranny, whatever, but I don't want anyone to see my Doja Cat shirt.
No, that's true.
Like, what is
No, I'm just saying. I know I'm just weird. Like 6'3", dark skinned men should not be wanting to be Matt McCusker.
Why? Well, I mean,
it's not even. That doesn't even sound right. Matt McCusker wants to be me.
he is living your dream.
Wait, what?
He is living your dream.
He is living my dream.
He's got black kids and a black wife.
Oh no!
Oh,
he wants to. Yeah,
that's my dream. Sorry,
he can have that.
It's have a sexy little wife and children.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to not like white bitches, and then I just made a ton of jokes about them, and then I just started to like them.
You tricked yourself,
and the bit couldn't end. I'm still in it.
My ideal woman. I have no idea. I don't think it's like so beyond the realm of possibility. So I have to settle for like whatever, whoever wants me. But I've like thought about it, and I want to meet a Blasian woman, a black Asian woman, because I'm Hispanic and white. So then our children will be like.
Why are you looking for a Rottweiler? No, not.
Wait, is that what?
A mutt.
I'm a mutt.
Yes.
I want her to also be the most like a. So it's like we got the 4 main races.
You just want to create the ugliest baby.
No, that's gonna be
the Avatar baby.
It's gonna be the Avatar baby. It's gonna be the Ubermensch. It's gonna be the supreme beings. That's my plan.
Okay.
So if you know any Blasian chicks,
I know there's one. Every Blasian chick I know just wants to be black. Like they hate the fact that they're also Asian. So I think you're gonna have to deal with that.
That's interesting. They're ashamed of the Asian side.
Oh yeah, Blasian chicks online talking about cornbread, catfish, just trying to be sweetie and shit. And Nicki Minaj. It's gonna be a hard find for you, bro.
It is. I know. That's why I'm
tough luck.
I don't think, and that's why it's hard to bring forth the best perfect race, whatever that mix we would call it.
Just find a nice Jewish girl.
Oh, I would love it. Yeah. I'm not picky.
Exactly.
back to you doing testosterone. At what, 14 or 16?
16.
So I started taking testosterone like a year ago. I got my levels tested as like a 33-year-old guy. I was like 300. Do you know what your numbers were?
Not. I bought them at like BJ's.
You bought them?
My friend bought them at a grocery store, and I bought them from him.
What do you mean you bought them?
So my
like
friend,
vials of testosterone?
Yes, my friend went to the grocery store, got this big silver bucket of testosterone pills. It's not even like GMC or anything.
I don't know if the pills.
Oh, it's bullshit. It was total bullshit.
Which is probably good for you.
Yeah, and I just
took it didn't work,
and I was like,
They did make you like feel they like boosted something.
It's all placebo.
That helps.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Pretty much. Yeah. But they did not do shit for me. I never got my levels tested, any of that. You were like injecting yourself with like tea?
I still do.
Well, that's like tea.
Yeah, no, it's because I've got my blood levels tested, and you're supposed to be, the average range is 300 to 1100, and so I was like 302. And when doctor's like, well, that's average. I'm like, okay, but if I was 1100, you'd also say that's average, right? So, but I would like, as soon as I started taking it, like my depression went away. I was sleeping better. I have more energy. So I'm like and they've all heard this. All the people listening, they're like, if you're a guy, go get your blood levels tested.
That's one way to do it, like to get your T up. Another way, like the Romans just used to boys.
You're saying that you just boost your T. Look at T's.
Just dominate another man.
Look at chicks with dicks.
Yeah, pretty much.
You think that'll boost your T?
Pretty much. That'll boost your T. That you're just demonstrating how much more T you have than them.
That's only hanging around other dudes will boost your T. Hanging around other high T dudes is if that's why in jail. If you go to jail, you'll be super high test.
Yeah,
because it's just all scary. You're on alert all the time.
But then there's a threshold where if you get scared enough, you will just start blowing them.
That's not good for your T.
Yeah, exactly. That's not good for your T at all. At all. So it's kind of, I think you're better off with go for some easy pickings. Find like the pussiest twank in your neighborhood. Just bend them over.
I couldn't do that. I'm not gay.
That's why you have low T, bro.
That's why
you have low T. That's why you gotta inject yourself.
I'm low T millennial. I'm not woke like you guys.
Pretty much.
What's it like being like or high school or college now?
What's it like being in college?
Like is just everyone non-binary? Or like
pretty much, yeah.
Or what are your pronouns?
My pronouns are duh, man.
So you're a he, him?
Yeah, I guess. No. But
no, it's funny when boomers are like, "Oh, fucking pronoun." I was like, I don't give a shit. If you're cool. Yeah. If you're cool and sexy, I like you.
Those have always been the rules.
Yeah.
Since the beginning.
Well, no, it's like that's the people don't want to admit it, but everyone's nice to beautiful people.
Yes, no matter what.
If you're evil and beautiful, people still love you.
You can put anybody in front of Hunter Schafer and they'll be like, this is a woman. What are you talking about?
Who's Hunter Schafer? Is that the...
That's the Euphoria chick. That's top girl dick. Top girl cock. You need more water.
Wait, that's a... She was born a dude?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's funny, like Hunter Schafer.
Oh, she's beautiful.
This is how you know.
That's like 100% my type of girl.
I don't know. I don't really get the Hunter Schafer hype either.
Well, again, I'm from Utah.
It's like Mormon looking bitches.
Mm-hmm. I can't help it.
That's so funny.
My biggest celebrity crush, unbelievable. Like my brain fries when I look at her, is Bobby Altoff. You know her, right?
You just like mid. Like you literally like mid.
I love mid white women.
Bobby Altoff?
Uh-huh.
Like you're just looking for an open micer. Like you're trying to chase that one girl who has to get burritos with you at 2 a.m. I bet she looks exactly like Bobby Altoff.
No.
Yes or no?
No, the burrito girl, she had like a weird nose, like weird thick glasses, but still.
I don't know. I can't get with Bobby Altoff.
No?
No,
I think she's the...
I mean, not fuck.
Okay, well, that's a different... I'm saying Bobby Altoff is the sexiest woman alive to me.
Oh, my God. Don't tell no bitch that wears pantsuits is sexy. Stop. No.
I love you. No. Bobby, come on the pod. I know you're divorced your husband.
She has a husband?
She's divorced him like 2 days ago. And she's accused of being an industry plant. Start from the bottom, baby. We'll take this industry over.
Yeah, no. Bobby Althoff.
I want to.
You're a bug. Bro, go with Hunter. Go, or you know what? The Blasian was a much better plan.
I want to. All those ladies.
Okay. Back to Hunter, though. It kind of blew my mind. She did a show with like Zendaya, and everyone's like, oh yeah, the Hunter's the hot one. Like everybody was just obsessed with Hunter.
I can see that. Zendaya is beautiful.
Yeah, they just made her play like a crackhead in the show.
Oh, what show is this?
Euphoria.
Never watched it.
Yo,
I don't give a shit about teens coming of age.
That's what I said.
I know they get like naked and then in it. I don't care.
No. It's a good show. Like coming from it's a good show.
Does anyone get shot in it?
Yes.
All right. You're winning me over.
We do get shot in that shit. Yes.
See, they don't ever advertise that. Because everything I watch is just like dudes shooting each other, action movies, I don't care. I don't like people talking. I want explosions and shooting.
Yeah, no, niggas get shot, and then, Chloe Cherry's in it.
I don't know who this. I'm also really bad with like normal celebrities. So
don't call yourself a gooner. You don't even know who Chloe Cherry is.
I'm not a gooner.
You're an Andrew.
I don't goon.
See, this elitist mentality.
I'm not elitist. I'm just better than you.
is what I'm talking about.
I'm more like I've been around a lot more. I've made all your mistakes, and I'm trying to be like, hey, here's what I've learned, a thing or two. I've made all my mistakes. I see the path you're going down. It's sustainable now when you're full of vitality and energy. But your body's going to start breaking down soon.
So what's going to happen? I'm going to like beat off too much and start cramping up?
No, you just lose your essence, your soul. Every time you beat off, you lose a little bit of your soul. And you only got
that's what NoFap dudes try to tell me. Every time I beat off, like I feel great.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to kill myself immediately after.
Yeah, bro, I do not get post-nut clarity. When I'm laying in bed with jizz just like all over my chest and belly, I'm peaking.
Oh my God.
I am peaking. I feel like a fucking king.
Is that the consensus of Gen Z?
Maybe just the Sigma males of Gen Z.
You're a Sigma?
Yeah, I'm a Sigma. You know, you can't really tie me down. Can't hold me to societal values. I spit at PNC, post-nut clarity. Get the out of my face. Every nut you bust should be cherished.
I know. That's why I refuse to.
No. You cherish it after.
No, I'm saving it up, so it's worth it.
Saving it up. You greedy fuck. See, I'm telling you, like all these NoFap guys, it's really just communism under a different lens. That's all. It's some socialist, communist bullshit. You want to save it, make it communal. You're the socialist. No,
you're
I'm the capitalist.
No, I'm the capitalist hoarding my wealth.
No,
not letting anyone get it. You're the communist. Like,
I just as much as I want.
I know.
I'm like McDonald's,
and you're spreading it out.
Buy whatever.
You're just give it. Look right now, everyone free. Doesn't matter. Let's print $1 trillion. $1 trillion of jizz. Everyone can have it.
No, you think you can be cordial with your jizz? Jizz is supposed to be disgusting and vile.
It is. That's why I don't like it. I hate it. Ew.
Yo, you gotta lean into it.
No, I need a woman to pull it out of me and do something with it where I don't look. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like sex is great and all, but even after I still gotta beat off.
Really?
Yeah. And to be honest, those are my favorite faps because like when your dick's like
sex fap. Are you kidding?
Nah, because when your dick's like wet and you know what it's wet from.
Would you ask like a girl right there? You're like, hey, I gotta go.
Oh nah, it's like when I go to bed after I'll go to the bathroom, bust one out.
That's insane.
Leave a little stain. No, but yeah, those are some of my favorite nuts. One, they take a while. And then you do it, and it's just like, I can't be stopped. You know? It feels nice. Man, my generation, we're just free.
You think you're free? I think it's and I don't want to be a boomer. I don't want to be like, it ain't right, but it ain't right.
It ain't right.
You guys are. You know what? Maybe we need to get rid of the internet. We need to lock this shit down until we figure it out.
Late. It's way too late.
Yeah. Oh well, not my fault. What are you gonna do?
This will hydrate me.
Nice. Well, that's pretty much the pod. You got anything to promote? What are your socials? Where can people follow you if they want to hear? If they want to hear more of your gooning stories, find out more. I think everyone should follow Tim.
Yes, follow me on Instagram at Tim_Emili, which is just Emily without the Y, Emili. Follow me on Twitter for the good shit at Superb Negro. Okay,
What?
so Super B Negro. That is just
One word.
What?
One word.
Yes, one word.
How'd you get that handle?
Because I'm goated, but to be honest, I don't even know. I made it a while ago.
Is this you, Drew Wall's biggest fan?
Yes, that is me.
This is
Yes. I got that profile picture. That's just a random kid like I was bullying. Like he posted a picture and I'm like, you're fucking ugly. Your face looks like cottage cheese. Don't ever post this again. Like people aren't supposed to look at the sun. We shouldn't be looking at this shit either. It's
Damn, that's so rude. I love it.
No, and then the kid was like, "Fuck you," and he started saying like racist shit. That was literally like 3 months ago. I've still had that profile picture.
Is that really funny when you make someone be racist, when they like you troll someone into like revealing they're like, oh, fuck it. And you're like, I got you. Yes. They lose immediately.
Yes. He started calling me a monkey. I wish I had like shows and shit.
Called you a monkey?
Oh yeah,
that's like boomer. That's boomer racism. No one uses that anymore.
No, but it's like you can call me a monkey, but like the monkeys look cuter than that. Like that's bad, bro. Like your face has stretch marks.
This is profile. Is this the same kid you're bullying?
No.
Why do you have so many white kids on your Twitter?
No, that's Caruso from Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
Anyways.
to be honest, look at my pin tweet. Let's read my pin tweet before.
Can I read it, or am I going to get canceled? It's a whole long thing.
It's worth it. I promise.
Oh, it's you used AI to describe what your Twitter is.
Yeah.
I'm going to read it, and I'm reading Tim's thing. I don't know what this is. Superb Negro is a Twitter account that appears to be run by an individual with a strong interest in promoting and defending the concept of white identity and the rights and interests of white people. This account often shares memes and other content that is critical of multiculturalism, immigration, and perceived threats to white culture and heritage. It is also frequently expresses support for nationalist and populist political figures and movements, both in the United States and around the world. This account's bio describes it as pro-white, anti-globalist, anti-communist. All right, so you're just trolling. That's very fun. Do you have a bunch of like dumb Nazi followers?
No, like that was actually bullshit. I think,
the AI was just like guessing.
I swear.
Do you think it looked at your profile picture and was like, that's probably what he's tweeting?
Yeah, 100%. And if by that case, that's a genius AI. That's a perfect AI.
All right. What Twitter, Instagram, anywhere else?
That's mainly it. I wish I had some shows to promote.
You got a TikTok, you got LinkedIn, you got
gay.
It is.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
LinkedIn, no. Twitter and Instagram.
You got a webpage?
A webpage?
Not yet.
I literally have nowhere to post content yet. No.
All right, just follow Tim. Anything else?
Closing remarks? Not really.
All right. That's been the pod. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, bro. This was fun as
Yeah. You gonna do the Patreon? You could decide later.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right. That's been the pod. Yeehaw.